Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Kentucky Good Vibes. I'm your host, Shayna Perkins, and today I have the pleasure of interviewing R&B singer, songwriter, Mr. Hakeem Romance. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How you feeling?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. So, with that said, we'll proceed with your interview and see what you've been up to with your music journey, and pretty much go from there.
Okay.
Okay, so the first question that I have is, who is Hakeem Romance?
Well, glad you asked. Hakeem Romance is once again, like you said, songwriter, singer, and pretty much I like the idea of romance. I've always been in a relationship. Um, I like being in relationships, but at the same time, me dealing with my reality and trying to pursue something that's I feel like is bigger than me. I don't think it'll work. Don't think it'll work. But 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 the idea of love is a real complex yet simple topic.
Okay.
And like you can really you can really dive in and dig deep into those things. But and I like doing it. So
Okay. Okay. So the story behind the romance name is that go along with what you just explained?
that and when I first started singing, I was with a few of my friends and they explained it to me like, okay, like something about your voice is like it has to deal with it has to do with some sort of romance. Like your voice just comes off romantic. I'm like, okay,
Look, you took it
okay.
and ran with it. Okay, well
I
I'm
took it and ran with it.
romance.
You're
At
right. I took it and ran with it.
least it ain't bromance.
Nah, 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 nah. That'd have been a done one. That'd have been a done one.
Okay, so tell us about how you got started with your music journey.
Okay, so um I've always liked music. I didn't even know that I liked music. Well, no, I've always wanted to do music, but I didn't know that I was going to pursue it. Just listening to the radio
Hmm.
and imitating songs and everything. Um, in high school, a lot of my friends used to hear me sing, and they were like, "Yo, you really can sing. You really can sing." And what I wanted to do for real, was play basketball, and
Hmm.
I had hoop dreams. Wanted to, get a D1 scholarship, go straight to the league. Yeah, I fell out of love with basketball because the business was trash. I didn't like it. So, so, so I found out I had other talents. I'm like, okay, let me pursue it. Um, the first time I got into like a studio, my cousin put me on game, right? So I got in the studio. He had a nice setup in his garage.
Hmm.
I sung he wanted me to sing one of his songs that he had wrote or redo it. I sung it. He played it back. Listened to it. I was like, that's me? Ew. I ain't like that. Oh. But after, time of practicing and everything, I eventually found my sound or
Hmm.
found my voice and, still trying to do new things with it. But yeah, it's a long journey. It was a long journey. Still is a long journey.
Okay. So how long have you been doing music?
Um, I would say since 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, since 2009.
Okay. So hearing your music, what can folks expect from hearing it?
So far I've gotten feedback where they say it's like a old school 2000 kind of vibe versus no, a old school 2000 vibe mixed with now.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Okay. So since the start of your music journey, like what's been your most memorable moment? Well, if any, have you had any memorable moments?
Okay. So I
Mhm.
was at a show.
Okay.
Wasn't that many people, but when I got off stage, it was a guy. He randomly came up to me, and I had CDs.
Mhm.
So he randomly came up to me like, "Yo, you gonna be famous. Let me get a CD and autograph it for me." I'm like, "Word, I appreciate that." So that made me feel really good.
Okay, okay. So, as an artist, what has been your biggest challenge?
The business. The business, like the business really takes the fun out of being creative. But at the same time, the business is necessary because you deal with a whole bunch of uh gatekeepers,
Mm-hmm.
and you gotta, I guess you gotta figure out what's a good move, what's real, and you know what I'm saying. So it's a lot of that going on, and yeah, just overall, the business takes the fun out of doing music.
Okay. So, tell us about the first song you ever wrote and released.
Can't remember. Hold on. Wait a
Take
minute.
it back. Take it back.
um. Okay. The first song that I wrote and released is called Bedtime. Um. To this day, I like it. I like it, but I feel like I got. Of course, like when you do your first song, you gotta top it. You gotta see if you can get better and everything. So yeah, I feel like the songs that I have now are, well, if you listen to that song versus what I have out now, you'll definitely hear progression. So,
I was
so
about to ask you that question. Is it different from
yeah,
then to now?
yeah.
Okay. Well, everything has growth, you know.
Right, right,
It has to start somewhere too. So,
exactly.
okay. So tell us something about yourself that fans probably wouldn't expect.
Um, I'm a goofball. Uh, like you know what? I feel like a lot of R&B artists are goofballs. Like they just know how to make people laugh. And what I also noticed that a lot of R&B artists want to be comedians, and a lot of comedians want to be R&B artists.
Oh, okay. It
You know,
makes sense. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, he's funny. I like
Yeah.
him. Okay, so do you or have you performed at any major spots or um do you perform at all? Or are you just
Yeah.
social media?
I mean, as of right now, it's not a lot of performing going on now. But
Mhm.
um I when everything was open,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I was definitely trying to plant seeds all across the East Coast. I performed in Philly, Atlanta, Houston, um, here in Virginia, uh, Florida. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was out here trying to, plant seeds, but like, look, I'm here. Hello. How
Yeah.
are you? Yeah.
Okay, so describe your sound. Well, you already described it, but like, how would you describe your sound? Like explaining it to someone that was like, you're telling them that it's the 2000 mix to now.
Mhm.
How would you describe it? Like, how do you feel it is? Because you said people told you how it sounded, but how do you feel your music sounds?
Um, I feel like my sound is not more you know how people have songs for the clubs and all that. My sound is for like you going for a drive. Like you know what I'm saying? You got one of those cars with the top down,
Like back.
and you just vibing. Yeah, it's one of those kind of vibes.
Okay. 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 So outside of music, what are your hobbies and interests?
Um, Honestly, learning this business. Just learning because it's so much stuff. Um, I feel like right now I know the basics of this music business whereas I know so much of the basics, I feel like I can teach it.
Mm-hmm.
So
You've done a
that's
little
where I'm at.
research.
Yeah, research, paid a lot of money for research. So yeah,
So you're like the
yeah,
Mozart of research.
trying to be. Yeah,
Okay, so who are your top five music artists that you would like love to work with?
Genuine, Tank, Tyrese, Cisco, uh, Eric Bellinger.
Who?
Eric Bellinger.
Eric Bellinger. Okay. And if given the opportunity, who would you do an album with?
Tank.
Okay. Okay. Hakeem Romance. Okay, so what are your words to live by?
Um,
I just be thinking music like he's serious.
I'm dead
He's
serious. Yes,
deep.
very, very.
Okay.
Um, we said words to live by.
Hmm.
Okay. If you got something that you really want to do,
Hmm.
you got to go out there and do it.
Yeah.
You really just got to start. Um, that's pretty much what it is. You just start. Do
Basically,
your
what you said
research.
earlier, plant your seeds where you want them to grow.
Yeah, do your research and start.
Okay. So, do you have any special projects, singles, albums, or anything coming up? Movies or anything?
Said movies. I was in one movie for real, for real. I was in
Really?
it was a movie called Burning Sands on
Okay.
Netflix.
Yeah, I
I was
see
one of
that.
Yeah, I was in one of the extras.
Oh,
I was one of the extras.
so
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What did you do in there?
They had me play one of the fraternity brothers in there.
So they was in a barnyard or something, and
Yeah, yep,
okay,
yep, yep, yep.
I seen that
I went to
movie.
the Yeah, I went to the premiere.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a lot of Omega Sci-Fi, a lot of frat brothers, a lot of sorority sisters. They ain't like it. They was on that director head. They was, oh man, I thought he wasn't gonna make it. Thought he
Are
wasn't
you
gonna make it.
are you Greek?
Nah, nah, nah,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no.
So where can we find your music?
Okay, Apple Music, anything that whatever digital platform that people use, my music is on there.
Mhm.
Um, if you want to check me out on my website, it's www.hakeemromance.net. Um, Instagram, Hakeem_romance. Twitter, if people still use that, at Hakeem Romance. Yeah, I'm everywhere.
So Instagram is Hakeem Romance.
Hakeem_romance.
Hakeem_romance. Okay, I'll be sure to add you, and please be sure to share Kentucky Good Vibes.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Um, so do you have any words of advice for young aspiring artists that's trying to get into the music industry?
Just start. Okay. Do your research. Do your research. Do your research. Okay. Um, of course, because with you wanting to with them wanting to do it, um, you're inspired. People are inspired. Like the music, oh, I could do that. Oh, I could do that. All right, you can do it. Try. You're gonna see how hard it is. You're gonna see how hard it is. But yeah, just start. Just start.
So can you start to do a snippet?
Start to do a snippet.
I'm planting the seed. I'm planting the seed.
Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Uh, okay, I'm gonna do one of my songs, What You Want.
Okay.
Here we go. Girl, what you want, what you saying better mean it. Hey, I know your body really needs it. Wanna scream, give you a reason.
Okay. Okay. Tank, you heard it.
Take it. I appreciate you putting that out there. Hope you did.
Shout out to Hakeem Romance and Tank. Hopefully, hey, you speak it into existence and it just may happen, you know?
Right, right.
Yeah. Okay. So is there anything else that you would like to add before we wrap up?
Oh, I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Joe Mason
Okay.
and Miriam,
Okay.
for helping me put this together.
Okay.
I appreciate them, you know. Um, yeah. Shout out to my mom and my dad.
Okay. Oh, you said
Yeah.
that so sweet. Shout out to mom, dad. Mr. Hakeem Romance with Tank. Gotta act all innocent now. My mom, my dad. Hear what you want. Okay. Okay, well, with that said, that wraps up the interview, and I really enjoyed having you on the show. And I will be sure to follow up with you and catch up and see what new projects you're working on, and pretty much go from there. And hopefully, you planted that seed today, and you will
Right.
do something with Tank. Some kind of singer,
Right.
Genuine or Tyrese or Cisco or Eric Dillinger or whoever.
Somebody.
Something's gonna happen. Something.
I
You
appreciate
planted
it.
the seed just by saying it. So, and hopefully somebody will water that seed and it'll grow. So,
Right. I appreciate that.
okay. Well, thank you so much. And once again, I will follow up in the near future, and have a great day. Thank you.
All right. You do the same. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.